My name's Lewis Gillon and I'm an actor in the short film Prom Fever. Yeah, it's something I don't really feel that's got started yet. Like, obviously we've all known each other from April, but I feel like it'll get down to business in kind of August in the shoot week. But it's quite good to see how the script has gone from the original pitch to where it is now, so it's going to be good to see it come to life. Looking forward to it. Someone I'm friends with got in and then they pulled out, but then I had a look at it and then it intrigued me. Then I applied. I had an interview with Michael, I want to say. Then I had an audition and then I got in. So it was quite short and sweet actually. I've been waiting a wee while for it, so I got in quite early. I think it was May time last year, so I've been waiting just a whole year for it. So I wanted to hurry up. It's something everybody wants to do when you're in high school. Like, you always kind of talk about these things like, oh, what if we did this, what if we did that? And it's kind of going back and maybe doing something that you maybe want to have done in high school. Yeah, that's what kind of excites me. It seems really real as well, and it's topical because people have been done over by grades due to COVID this year. So that's what I'm looking forward to about it. Yeah. The character I play is Olly, and the challenges are that I feel like I used to be so similar to him. Like, when I was 16, I feel like it was just me, but I'm just not 16 anymore. I feel like I've grown up drastically. So it's getting back into that kind of childlike character, which is, I'm going to hate myself for 7 days, but it's what's best for the character. So I think that's what the biggest challenge will be for me. Yeah, at first I was quite loud in school, but then after the first couple of years I kind of mellowed down a little bit. It took me a little while to find my sort of circle, but once I got there I never really left it, and I just kind of kept myself within that after that. Yeah, so kind of mellow as I got older, but yeah, classic brat when I was younger. I would have related to Olly when I was younger for sure, because he's just loud and you just want him to shut up half the time, and that was me for sure. And nowadays I probably relate to Pooch a bit more. I just keep getting myself hurt. I've been in a streaky twice in the last year and a half. It's not a lot of fun. So I do Pooch now, but when I was younger, definitely Olly. Oh, it's nothing serious. So I broke my elbow playing football a few months back, and then I drove home and I knew something was wrong. And before that, the year before, I fractured my wrist in college during a scene. But I got up and I finished it. I finished the scene looking at my wrist like that the whole time. But that's what acting's all about, right? Yeah, I do like football. I'm a Celtic fan. You know, this is Scotland have just been put out the Euros about 15 minutes ago. Next question. Back to the Future 1. It's pardon the pun, it's timeless and there's not a fault in it. It's something that should never be touched or remade or brought back. It's just got to stay, and if anybody ever touches it, I'll be angry. So Back to the Future 1. Marty for sure. For sure. He's for me it was actually because he's small, and I used to be really small, but he was small, but he was cool. He was like, you don't really get that in high school movies. He's a cool guy. He's got the hot girlfriend, and he punches Biff in the face, and then he's got his skateboard, and then he's got his hoverboard. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. And Michael J. Fox, legend. No, I did like the other two films. I think it's probably one of my favourite trilogies. I think like there's always a film and like a trilogy that doesn't hold up as much as the others. I actually spoke to someone about this and he says Back to the Future Theory didn't like it because it was less realistic than the first two. I was like, it's a time travel movie. None of them are none of them are realistic. So no, I love them all. I watch them when I'm sad. I watch them when I'm happy. And any excuse to watch them. Oh, 10, 30. If I'm married, something's gone wrong. Hopefully doing this full time as a career, and still surrounded by my friends. I don't think, and maybe a family, but most likely not. I do have aspirations to write and direct as well. So maybe, but hopefully as many projects under my belt as possible, and I want to give this a real good go. So hopefully I'm still either acting, writing, directing, anything with to do with this industry. That's hopefully where I see myself. I think I would want to be in stuff that I like to watch, so it's like that differs quite a lot. So maybe for sure comedy and action. I'd love to do a drama and more character-based things, but to start with, you can't be really fussy, can you? Like, if you want to give me an egg commercial, I'll do the egg commercial, but I don't want to be doing the egg commercial in 5 years. I want to be doing a movie or a play or something like that. So the projects I've worked on, I've never worked in film. I've only been in 2 proper productions through my college, and that was a small family business where I played Roy, and 12th Night where I played Sir Andrew. But right now I've written my own play and I'm hoping to try and put it on at the Fringe in 2022, but that's good because it's wishful thinking, but we'll see. Hopefully a lot of people are on board for it. I've got a cast and all that ready. It's just getting it done. John McGann, we got McGann. Sorry. Yeah, actually, there has. There's been a few times where within a group of people, within your, let's say my college classes, as an example, sometimes you can't help but feel like you're the weaker link. And there was something, there was like a big exam and I had to do it in front of my whole year group. And I'd never done the monologue in front of anyone before, but the character was quite funny. So everybody started laughing, which was a good thing. But then in my head, I'm like, oh, thank God they're laughing. Then I just blanked and forgot the whole thing. And the lecturer just told me to sit down. That was probably the worst. I contemplated not going back after that. That was probably one of the worst days of my life. But since then, I picked myself up and I finished the year and I resat it and I passed it, and then I passed the other monologue from my graded unit as well. But it was a tough week actually, yeah. Yeah, I don't really feel like I'm in a position to be able to give anyone advice as such because we're all wanting the same thing. But one thing I would say is if you ever have doubts about it, just remember you only get one crack at life. So if you get plenty of time to mess it up. So if there's something you want to give it a go, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But there's always that chance. So that's all I would have to say. We'll be coming down.